Important into it and start first of all welcoming to this Amazon event. Just like I've been introduced, I'm an international business consultant, I'm an Amazon ambassador, I'm a tourism entrepreneur, I'm a success coach. I show people how to be successful, not just in business, but in life generally, in marriage, in their career. I'm a global ambassador for empowered consumerism, and I'm also a wife and a mother. So I wear a whole number of caps, okay? But I'm going to start this evening by sharing with you women 7 reasons why you listening to me must be financially free. 7 reasons why. Because most women work hard, but they don't try to get to the apex of their career. They work hard, but they don't try and get to the top. Women are satisfied with just being average most times. So I'm going to show you why you need to be financially free. Pick up your pen, pick up your book, and show you right. The number 1 reason is what? It increases your respect and your self-esteem. It increases your respect and your self-esteem. There are lots of women who are extremely beautiful, extremely hardworking, but because they are not financially, because maybe they are broke or something, they are made to have low self-esteem. There's a certain type of insult and disrespect you will not get when you have money. There's a certain type of abuse you will not get, your kids will not get when you're financially free. I'm telling you. Nigerians have a way of disrespecting people who don't have money. So you need to have money to quench all those nonsense. Number 2 is what? It makes you an asset and not a liability. In the course of me being an Amazon ambassador, I've mentored thousands of women. And I've heard a lot of them say, oh, my husband called me liability. My in-laws called me liability. And when I dig deeper and say, why would somebody look at you and call you liability? They say, oh, because I'm not contributing to the household. Women, listen to me. Some of you, everything you do, you ask your husband for money. You want to buy Coke, you ask your husband for money. You want to buy Pampers, you ask for money. You want to buy him gifts. Everything you're doing, you ask for money. Why would they not call you a liability? Gone are the days where men are looking for women that are just pretty, that have shape, and no. These days, men are asking women, what are you bringing to the table? And I know that women do a lot. I mean, I give birth, I do a lot of things for the house, and you ask me what I bring. Yes, these days, men want to know what we are bringing to the table financially. Are you following? So what to make you stand out? If you're doing something and you have your own money, imagine your husband has a project of 20 million. And then you bring your own 5 million and say, baby, this is my contribution to this family project. They will respect you. You'll be an asset. Are you following? No more insults, please. Number 3 is very simple. It says it gives you choices. For the mothers like me in the house, let me ask you a question. The school your children are in, is that really the school of your choice? Or is it the school fees that made you put them in that school? You know where the rich and the poor, they hardly mingle together? It's from childhood. From when they are small, they go to the same primary school, the same secondary, the same university. They serve together, they're friends. When contracts come, when opportunities come, they call their circle, they call their people. If you want your child to succeed, you must start by putting him or her in a school where they will meet with people who are like-minded, people who will take them far in the future, and you need money to put them in that kind of school. If you choose your child's school based on school fees, you're setting up that child for failure. So guess what? You need a lot of money to do that. Number 4 is what? It provides you with long-term stability for yourself, your extended family, and for your children. Women, listen to me. I've seen lots of women go from here, crash. Women who were doing very well financially, who were wealthy, who were doing very well. But because they lost their husband, they became broke. You know how Nigerian society is. A woman will lose her husband, and the in-laws and everybody will come and take everything from her. They say it's our husband, it's our brother's own, it's our son's own. Women, imagine if you had your own land in your name. Imagine if you had your houses in your name. You had your properties in your name. You had your cars. You had your bank accounts in your name. God forbid, nobody is praying for the worst. But they say you should pray for the best and prepare for the worst. If the worst happens, you need to be able to stand on your own and have your own thing. Nobody will take it away from you and your children. So these are some reasons why you need to be financially free. Number 5 is what? For your protection. Oh my goodness. Listen to me, women, okay? There are lots of women who have been abused, raped, bastardized, beaten, and battered. Most times because of lack of funds. Lack of what? Lack of funds. You cannot be a billionaire and they are beating you now. It's not possible. Are you following? You see some women going to the wrong place at the wrong time, going to ask the wrong person for money, and then they receive all sorts of rubbish. These are things that only women go through. Guess what? We may not have the physical strength to fight or anything, but even the Bible says money is a defense. You need to be financially free. Number 6 is what? To become a role model. There are lots of women out there, young girls, young ladies, doing things they're not supposed to because of money. You see a woman, I saw the other day on Facebook, one lady said she went to meet, is it a babalawo or something, told the man to give her jazz so that a man will give her money. Ah, it pained me. I said, doesn't this young lady know that any money she wants to collect from a man, she can make that money by herself? But she has not seen anybody around her who is financially free by themselves. One thing that helped me growing up was I was surrounded by women who were financially free by themselves. They did not need to bow to anybody, not to compromise. They made their money. So I believe that, okay, Ronke, if these women can do it, I can do it. You need to be rich. Listen to me, oh. It's not a bad thing. You need to be wealthy so that you can pick that man from your church, that man from your mosque, that man from your society meeting, from your village, from your community, and show her how to build wealth by herself without compromising. If you get what I'm saying, go to the comments and say, I'm following you. Go to the comments and say, I'm following you. Because these are things that affect only women. And finally, it gives you what? Time freedom. Women, listen to me. Some of you, you are the chef. You are the cleaner. Okay? You do the school runs. You are the mommy. You are the nanny. You are everything. That is why you're looking 10 years older than your age. And you're wondering why you are not looking fresh. Look, listen to me. My mentor says anything that can be delegated should be delegated. You see, as we are like this, we have a driver, we have a chef, we have a cleaner, we have a nanny, we have everything. So that I have time to do what matters to me. Are you following? Time freedom. Women, these are 7 reasons why you looking at me right now, you need to be financially free. And I'm going to teach you exactly what you need to do. This is not an aspire to acquire class where I'll come and motivate you. I'm not here to motivate you. I'm going to show you exactly what I need to be financially free and advise you to do it as well. What is financial freedom? Financial freedom is when your passive income exceeds your expenses. What is passive income? Passive income is the money you make whether you are working or not. Passive income is the money you make when you're not working. When you're sleeping, you're making that money. I'll ask you a question. If you lose your job today or your business crashes today, how long will your savings last you for? That's how you know how financially free you are. Are you following? But what are the current realities? What are some things that women are going through and even some men are going through? Number one, NNPC sacked over 700 support staff. You know what that means? The majority of people that civil servants, bankers, and all are women. Many women pray that they want to get civil service jobs so that they can stay and have time for their children. But there are lots of agencies that cannot even pay salaries today. So getting a civil service job is not a solution to your problem. The next thing is what? Based on research, women account for most of Nigerians' unemployment and underemployment. Nigerian women earn 23% less than men on the same work. Do we talk about political exclusion? How many women are in politics? That's why we cannot make decisions that will help us. They say if the Nigerian women were participating in the economy properly, by year 2025, we will have about $229 billion in Nigeria's economy alone. If only women stood up and did what they were supposed to do. That's why this class is here. Because the private sector is sacking people left, right, and center. Access Bank cut down lots of branches during the lockdown period. And guess what? Who are the majority of people that work in the banks? Women. So when they say over 300 branches have been closed, it means that women have lost their jobs, their sources of livelihood. Mothers, wives, they've lost their source of livelihood. But what is the solution? I want us to analyze 4 things that women do when things get hard. And we're going to decide which of them will solve our problems. The number 1 thing that women do is what? Get what? More academic qualifications. These days, BSc is like water. Everybody has BSc. The latest one is masters. Everybody's having a master's. And then now PhD. But guess what? Even if you have masters or MSc, BSc, HAV, HND, AKA, ACCA, everything you have, it doesn't mean you'll be rich. Gone are the days where your degree will make you wealthy. For me, many years ago, when I wanted to go for my master's in France, because I speak a little of French, and things were really hard for me. So I said, okay, let me go for master's, get my master's degree, and then get a good job. But I saw my friends, they had paid my school fees, I had applied for the master's, I had gotten admission, I was about to travel. But then what stopped me? I saw my friends that had masters from UK, US, Canada, the rest, and they were coming back to Nigeria, no job. Some of them were giving me their CV. Ronke, if you find job, please give us. Some of them, oh my goodness, some of them were collecting 50,000 naira. How can you have a master's and you're collecting 50K? Well, guess what? It's better than nothing. That was when I decided that I am not going to go for any masters. I will stay in Nigeria, I'll make my money, and I'll employ master's holder. My chef, we pay him 90,000 naira. Chef, that's how much I pay a chef. Imagine if I had gone for masters. It's business, I'll give you money. Are you following? Number 2, women do is what? Get a better job. You have been jumping from one better job to the other. Some of you work in a place 2 years. Once you see another job that is better, you resign. Work there 3 months, you resign. You have been jumping from one better job to the other. You're not yet financially free. Why? That is not the solution to your problem. Getting a better job is the solution. Because you have a job, guess what? You're working hard, you're not going far. Your boss does not care about you. You're not in control of your time. You want to go and eat, you have to ask for lunch break. Are you following? You want to travel for burial, you have to ask another human being to give you permission. You're working hard, you're not going far. God forbid if you die today before your burial, they have replaced you. And salary is not even enough. But let me bring it home to woman. As a woman with kids, handling a job can be inconvenient because you often have to leave your children in the hands of a caregiver. We've seen on Facebook what some of these wicked crutches and all that do to some children. It's so sad. Guess what? This is not a solution to a problem. Number 3 is what? Traditional business. Women, you say, okay, well, I'm not going to get a job. I'm going to have my own business. That's fantastic. But the only thing is that with business, they will buy from you. They will come to your shop. They will patronize your service and they will not pay you. They will owe you for 6 months, 1 year. When you're asking for your money back, you are now the bad person. If you are here and somebody has been owing you in your business for the past 2 years, go to the comments and say they are owing me. Because these are the things that women go through. Go to the comments and say they are owing me. Are you following? They will owe you, and then you say, okay, for you to have a business where people cannot owe you, you need a lot of capital. You need to go and get a loan from the bank. Guess what? Banks these days give money to those that already have money. Linda Ikeji said when she was looking for funds to start up her blogging and all that, wanted to expand her blogging business, she went to 5 banks to ask for money. Nobody gave her money. 5 banks. For 1 year, she kept on going back, did not give her money. But guess what? The moment she became wealthy, the moment she became the Linda Ikeji that we know today, 3 banks came to her with proposal. Linda, don't you need money for your business? Come and take money. Linda, let us fund you. Can you imagine? Banks most times give money to those that already have money, not you that has a dream. If you want, let your proposal be as fat as a dictionary. They will not give you money. That's the truth. The next thing women do is what? Okay, let me go and get a contract. That's fantastic. Because you can get a contract and you will not work again for 6 months or 1 year. But guess what? There are many challenges. In Nigeria, you see a woman who go and bid for a contract. Can she do the job? Yes. Is she eligible? Yes. Then a man will look at you and tell you, bring your contract documents to my hotel room at 9 p.m. in the night and I will sign your contract. And when you tell the man, why should I come to your hotel? I'm not coming. Guess what? They will carry that contract and now give somebody else. Women, many of you have lost jobs, you have lost contracts, you have lost opportunities because you said no. You know what I mean? Because you refuse to compromise. But what we are going to show you today, you will not need to compromise to anybody. People will not owe you, and you can have time to take care of your children. I'm talking to you from the comfort of my living room. Because Bill Gates says the secret of success in business is in detecting where the world is going to, and then you go there first. We have realized that the world has changed. The old way of doing things doesn't exist anymore. The days where they'll tell you, go to school, read hard, get a good job, those days are over. Our economy has changed. We're formerly in the Industrial Revolution, where you work hard and you get paid very well, very handsomely. But now, no matter how hard you work, some people who have worked for 20 years, 35 years, they've not gotten their pension. We moved to the computer revolution from analog to digital. When we moved to the computer revolution, people started losing jobs. Why? Because computers started coming and doing things that human beings could do. We now moved to the internet revolution. It made it worse. The job that 10 accountants could do, one single application can do it, SAP. The job that 15 architects could do, one single application can do it, AutoCAD. Are you following? The internet revolution took away so many jobs. From there, we moved to the what? Information age. And then we moved to the what? Connected revolution. In the information age, you can stay in Nigeria and get a master's from Dubai without you even traveling. That's what the world has turned to. And then we finally moved to the what? Connected economy. The connected economy fully kicked in the year 2020, when we had the lockdown, when people were stuck in their houses, they could not go anywhere. But connectors were making a lot of money. Are you following? There are 3 types of connectors. Please, if you've not been writing, it's a good place to write. The first type of connector, they connect a person to what? Another person. Who is the richest young man in the world today? Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. What does he do? Connecting people to people. He's richer than Dangote. Very surprising. The next type of connector, they connect a person to what? A product, a service. Uber taxis. Uber is the largest taxi company in the world today. They don't own one single car. What are they doing? Connecting you to taxis, connecting you to cars, Bolt and the rest. Airbnb is the largest hotel company in the world today. They do not own one single hotel. What are they doing? Connecting you to hotels, connecting you to houses, accommodations. Look at Frank Kineji, very hardworking man, the owner of ABC Transport. All of us have given him our money at one point or the other to travel. But guess what? Travis Kalanick, who doesn't own one single bus or car or luxurious truck, guess what? He's earning more money than you. The connected economy is where you should be. Linda Ikeji, one of the richest young women in Nigeria, what is she doing? Connecting you to information, to news, to gossip. She doesn't manufacture, she doesn't produce anything. She's just a connector. Yes. The final type of connector, they connect you to what? A product.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Jumia is the largest retail store in Nigeria today. They don't own any product. They don't manufacture. What do? They connect you to things. If you're here, you are a businesswoman, your business is not online, Facebook, Instagram, and all that, you're going to lose your customers this year. Because someone like me, I buy everything online. From my foodstuffs to my bag, to phones, to everything, my baby's clothes, everything I buy is online. So if you are there, you are in the shop waiting for people to come and meet you, they will not come. Guess what? Look at Travis Folonsha Lakija, richest woman in Africa. 1.5 billion net of oil and gas. But do you know what? Jeff Bezos has overtaken her. What does he do? Connecting people to products. He doesn't manufacture. The way to go is the connected economy. And guess what? Succeeding in the connected economy is as simple as making recommendations to your tailor, your stylist, your personal shopper. Women, listen to me. We recommend people every day to products and services, but we don't get paid for doing so. That is an error, a big error. So what must you do? You must become a connector. That's the only way forward right now. Become a connector. How do you become a connector? First of all, I'm going to tell you share my story with you. You say, who is this woman who has been shouting at us since with so much passion? I'm shouting out of love. This is how I speak. Why must you become a connector? Because it changed my life and the lives of thousands of women. Many years ago, I always knew that I was destined for success. I always knew that I was destined to be wealthy. And I asked them, what do I need to do? They said, go to school, read hard, get a good job, and life will be good. That is the biggest scam of the 21st century. Because I went to school, I got a job, salary was never enough. Before the 15th of the month, I'll be broke. I have to borrow money from cooperative. Until I came and saw this amazing connected economy business, I joined the business. 3 months of joining the business, I was able to raise 594,000 naira from my job. I resigned from my job and I decided I would never work for anybody again. But women, I want to show you something. Look at the woman on the screen. Look at that picture, how I was looking some years ago. And then look at the camera of the woman that is speaking to you now. Does it look like the same person? Go to the comments and answer me. Do I look like the same person? Women, nobody is ugly. It is money that will bring out your true beauty. Look at how things have changed. Are you following? And after that, I started doing my business full time. What did I do? I bought my first car. You can see I was looking very young then. Bought my first car, the car on the left-hand side, used the car for a period of time, and I sold the car as a seed to a member of my church. Yes. My pastor is always telling us, give. So I woke up one day and I gave the car to a member of my church. But guess what? 6 weeks after giving out that car, I bought my second car from this amazing platform. Why? Because the business is no respecter of person. If you work hard, you can get whatever you want. I've gotten lots of awards, both in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. Some of you, no matter how hard you work, your boss, you can never please your boss. Apart from that, I've been able to travel. Women, I don't know how many of you are like me, but I knew I was always destined to be an enjoyment officer. I was an enjoyment officer for when I was born, but poverty was mocking me then. I knew that I was destined to travel around the world, Maldives, Philippines, Egypt, Seychelles, just for vacation. But my bank account was not agreeing with my vision until I saw this amazing business and I joined them. Last year, I went on 4 international vacations, courtesy of this platform. They paid for everything, feeding, tickets, accommodation, everything. And you can be the next in line. If you are here and you know that you are destined for enjoyment, go to the comments and say, I am destined for enjoyment. Quickly. Let me see my fellow enjoyment officers. Are you following? That's a good thing. Okay? And I've traveled to different parts of the world, courtesy of this amazing platform. But I've been able to travel with people. It's not about making money alone or enjoying yourself alone. How many people are you mentoring? How many people are you making to travel around with? I've traveled with lots of people. Okay? I have mentees who are doing extremely well, courtesy of this amazing business. I'm so proud of myself and proud of people that I'm mentoring. And guess what? I now bought my dream car. Oh, I can see my women there say I'm destined for a joy. I can see your comments. Fantastic. I now bought my dream car. You see, I had dreamt of this Mercedes GLK 350 for years. But then when I looked at the price of the car and I looked at my salary, I knew that even if I saved money for 5 years, I wouldn't have been able to buy this car. But thanks to this amazing platform, I bought it on a platter of gold. Women, stop praying for a man to buy you a car. Stop hoping for a man to take you abroad or get you a shop or something. Make your money and buy that car. Make your money and go abroad. There's a certain type of dignity when you have your money. There's a certain type of respect you have. Even if a man gives you a gift, he knows that you can buy that gift for yourself. He will respect you. That is it. And I bought a car for my sweet mother during the COVID, during the lockdown, when people were losing their jobs. I bought a car for my mom. Why? Because if you take this business serious, your life will never remain the same again. And I bought a car for my father. You know what you do for mommy, you must do for daddy to balance the equation. I'm blessed to have my parents alive, 2 of them. So I bought this car for my dad. When I took this Jeep to his office, his colleagues were shocked. They said, you bought this Highlander Jeep for your father in this economy. How? If you look at the picture, some of them came out to look, say, what? How were you able to do it? I said, is this the connected economy business? I'm so excited. And I have offices all over Abuja, about 3 offices in Abuja right now. And I'm so proud to be here. I have lots of my mentees who are traveling abroad for free and all that. How was I able to do all these things? How did I join this community of women? What did I do? Very simple. I simply became a connector. How did I become a connector? I turned my liabilities into assets. If you want to do what I did, just listen to me closely. I turned my liabilities into assets. We have 4 categories of women that are going to make money from our platform. The first category are those who want to make between 500,000 naira to 1 million naira. Listen to me attentively. If you're here, you don't earn up to 1 million naira monthly. You have no business leaving this meeting until I'm done, so that you don't miss out on what destiny has in store for you. Because at the end of this meeting, I'm going to be selecting 50 women who we are going to be partnering with. We are going to be coaching. We are going to be mentoring over the next 8 months. So your life will never remain the same again. So listen to me attentively. What happened? I became a connector. Okay. There are 3 categories of women. If you want to make between 500K to 1 million from your home in the next 3 months, what do you need to do? First of all, first step, you make a one-time payment of what? 79,990. One-time payment. Don't let anybody deceive you. You want to make money, but you don't want to spend any money. Then this meeting is not for you. Are you following? It is impossible. But for those who say, I want to make at least 500K to 1 million within the next 3 months, what do I need to do? You make a one-time payment of 79,990. What happens to you? They're going to give you household products to use in your house for yourself and for your family. Things like what? Toothpaste, chocolate drinks, family wash and maskly wash, coffee, different things that you use in your house. Products that are going to help you stay healthy. Many years ago, when a woman gets married, give her 6 months, 1 year, she has already given birth to a baby. But right now, you see women who stay for 10, 20 years, they've not given birth. Why? Technology is doing a lot for our bodies. If you are here, you have a phone, a laptop, a Wi-Fi, it is emitting what they call radiation and it's bad for your body. We have products that help to balance all those things, okay? You can see this. If you look at me, I have it on my phone. Let me show you. This device, you can see on my phone. I have it on my phone. I have it on my Wi-Fi here. All my devices, I have it. Why is that? To protect me from all this radiation and all of that. So we're going to help you not just to make money, but to stay healthy and live longer. For me, it's a win-win. Are you following? You can see we have the one you can wear. Either you wear it on your neck or you wear it on your hand. You can see this bracelet is one of our products. All these things for you. What happens? How do you make the money? The people that we partner with, they handle manufacturing, shipping, technology, warehousing, everything. We just decided to be their connector, and they've been around for 50 years, meaning that they have passed the test of time. You can make money in 6 different ways. Why is this so important? It doesn't matter how much money you're making. If you're earning money from just one source, that's a disaster. You know why? What happens when you lose your job? What happens when the business you're doing, if it crashes today, what will you do? So you can make money from 6 ways. But for time, I'm going to talk about just 2 ways for now. And then those who join us later on, I'm going to talk about the remaining 4. The number 1 way to make money is what? Direct connectors bonus. Direct connectors bonus is for anybody you connect to our platform, you get a bonus of how much? Let me show you. You get a bonus of what? 20,000 naira to 150K. You don't understand. If one human being connects into your business, you can get as high as 20K or 30,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 or 150,000. You don't understand. You know why this is so important to me? Because when I was working, when my salary was slashed, my salary was about 60-something thousand. And I was working for 30 days in a month. So imagine seeing a business that says, if I just connect one person, I can earn between 20K to 150K. Women, you must take this thing very serious. You're wondering how to buy your dream car. You found the solution here. But guess what? This is just one way to earn. I'm going to show you the second way to earn. And that second one can be left as an inheritance for your children's children. But before I show you the second way to earn, I'm going to answer a question on your mind. Okay? And the question may be, how do I connect to people? How do I connect to people without convincing them, without selling, and without marketing? This is one question that was on my mind when I saw the business. How do I connect to people? When I came, I said, look, I don't know lots of people. I don't know how to convince. I don't know how to market. How are you sure I'm going to succeed in this business? And they told me what? I should use the system. What does system mean? System means save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Use the system. Because our system is very, very successful. How does the system work? I'm going to show you 5 ways you can easily connect people to our business without you convincing them, without you marketing them, and without you selling one single product. If you are ready, go to the comments and say, I am ready. The number 1 way is contact recommendation. Let me tell you something. Our system is so successful that we took 140 Nigerians on an all-expense paid trip out of the country to Asia. You know what it means for a country to give 140 Nigerians visa? That's how powerful our system is. What's the first system? Contact recommendation. For those that say, Mrs. Ronke, look, I don't know how to convince, I don't know how to talk, I don't want to say anything. What do I do? Use our contact recommendation. How does it work? If you can copy and paste, you can succeed in our business. You pick up your phone and you send a text to your friend, this recommendation SMS to your friends. Hello, Chike, how is everything? I recommended you to an NGO running a world campaign in Nigeria now to show them how to generate cash flow. Once you send them this text message, you give us their names and numbers. We will call them and invite them for a meeting like this. If you're here and you came here through recommendation, go to the comments and say recommendation quickly. If you're here and you came here through recommendation, go to the comments and say recommendation quickly. I want to see your comments. If somebody sent you a text, fantastic. I can see your comments, recommendation, fantastic. So somebody recommended you, good. The person who I can say, okay, Kolade, Idise, Roslyn, Doris, okay, there are a lot of you here, fantastic. The person who recommended you, did they convince you? No. Did they market anything to you? No. They just sent you a text message, recommended you. Somebody else called you, not even your friend. Somebody else called you and invited you, and you are here. And you like what you are hearing. Now, I have a question for you. Can you also copy and paste this text message to somebody else? Yes. It means that if you can copy and paste, you can actually succeed in our business. Women, that is a power of, oh, I can see so many of you were recommended. Over 30 women recommended. Wow. That's amazing. Stella, Chioma, I can see all of you. That is it. That's the power of our system. The second way is what? We call that, let me show you. Online videos, our online videos. How does it work? There are lots of presentation videos that explains the business simply. If you have a friend you want to show, you don't want to convince them on anything, just send them our video. They'll see the business and they can join you. Very, very easy tool to use. The next one is what? Through our WhatsApp status. Women, we are always posting pictures, our cute pictures on WhatsApp. Always advertising for our friends on WhatsApp. How much have we made from that WhatsApp status? We're going to give you flyers, short clips, different things that you can post on your status that will get people to say, wow, I want to join your business. The next thing is what we call social media. You may be here, you may say, okay, Ambassador Ronke, I don't know anybody. I don't know one person, but I want to succeed. What will I do? Very simple. Use social media. We have a special social media training where we will teach you how to connect to people that you don't even know. There are millions and millions of people on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, people that you don't even know. We're going to teach you how to connect them to your business without you even convincing them. We will show you our system. Social media. And the final way is what? Our home or office launch. Home or office launch says you can invite your friends to our office, to our church. Okay? I say our church, to your church. Okay? We have offices all over Nigeria. We have different types of presentations. You can either invite your colleagues, your family members to our office, we'll present to them and they can join, or you can invite us to your church, your mosque, your community, your office, anywhere. We will come and present on your behalf. That's the power of our system. Are you following? Today that is Sunday, we had our members go to different churches presenting on behalf of members like you. So don't worry. Your headache is not how do I get people to join. Your headache is how do I start immediately so that you can mentor me. That's the capacity. Those are 5 ways you can get people to join the business without you convincing them. So let's continue. The second way to make money is called matching bonus. Once you make that money or some night of that night, they'll give you a package, like I said, for you to use in your house. And then they'll create a portfolio like this for you. You have your left side and your right hand side. Let's use our system. You connect two of your friends, Ahmed and Tosi, for example. Once Ahmed joins the business, what happens? They pay you the 20K direct bonus. Tosi comes, they pay you 20K direct bonus. That's fine. That's 40K you have earned. You just send text messages connected to people, you have earned 40K. But the matching bonus is the moment they see somebody on your left and somebody on your right, because you have completed the bonus of 2, they will give you another 7,000 naira. Women, you have earned 47,000 naira by just connecting to people from your phone. But guess what? You cannot buy my Benz for 7,000 naira now. How does the real money come in? The real money comes in when they do what you told them to do. Ahmed does the same thing you did. He uses our system, connects Uju and Paul. Tosi will do the same thing. Use our system, connect Eunice and Zikora. Guess what? You don't know these new people that have joined in your team, but the company says, because they have seen a new human being on your left and right, they will pay you another 7K. Another person left, another person right, another 7K. So guess what? You are getting paid 7K, and people you don't even know. Now, some will bring 10, some will bring 2, some will not bring anybody. It will balance each other out. But the company says for them not to crash, they have what they call a safety net. They have put the safety net in place so that they will never crash. The safety net says all this money we are paying you in a day, we will only pay you the 7K up to 24 times. Guess what? 7K times 24 is what? 168K. It means that the highest you can make in our business in a day is what? 168K. I want you to get excited. But guess what? Life doesn't always give us 100%. What if you earn just 10% of that? In a day is what? 16,800. In a month is how much? 504,000. You see why I say you should get excited about this business. Now, for those that say, I want to make more money, I want to increase my income, I want to multiply my income, what will I do? Go for our second package. It's called the Neoverse package. Neoverse package. How does it work? Very simple. The Neoverse package should actually cost 259,990, because if one package of entryverse can cost 79,990, then 3 packages of Neoverse should cost what? 259,000. But guess what? We have a current promo ongoing and says you can get the package at what? 129,000 naira. If you do this, you will multiply your income by 3. And anybody who joins your business with this package, you get what? 30,000 naira direct bonus from just one person. I want you to get excited. Now, once you pay the 129,990, we're going to create a portfolio like this for you. You are making money from 3 different shops. The person who pays 79,990 is any money from one shop. You are making money from what? 3 shops. I know this is technical, but follow me close. Women are smart, so I'm sure you get it. Your daily potential income is about 504,000 naira. But like I always say, what if you earn 10% of that? In a day is what? 50,400. In a month is what? 1.5 million. That's the power of our system. Those that say, can I do a higher package? Can I make more money? Yes, you can do our Technoverse package. This will give you the ability to earn from 7 different shops. You say, okay, normally one shop is 79,990. 7 shops should be 559,000, but there's a promo ongoing. That's why you can get it for as little as what? 259,000 naira. So you have saved about 300,000 naira. Oh, women, I want you to get excited. You know the funny thing? For anybody you connect into our system with this Technoverse package, you're going to earn 50,000 naira cash from just one person. Can you imagine? But guess what? Once you do this, you are earning money from 7 shops. And guess what? At 10% success rate, you're earning over 117,000 naira in a day. In a month, that's how much? About 3 million naira. Women, I want you to get excited about this platform because you can actually succeed here. And then for those that say, I want to make my income times 15, I want to grow big, I want to grow faster, go for the Digiverse package. The Digiverse package says you're going to make money from 15 shops. It's like if I have 15 shops in the market, and then Tosi here has 5 shops, somebody else has 3 shops. No matter how bad the economy is, I will make more money because I have 50 shops. Once you do that, this is you at the top. Are you following? You can get it for as little as what? 499,000 naira because of the ongoing promo. Anybody that registers under you with this package, you get 100K direct bonus. Are you following? These are the different ways to make money. But for those that say, I want to do the biggest package, I want to make blood money without shedding blood, I want to start making 1 million naira by the end of the year, what do you need to do? Start with our Megaverse package, the VIP package of what? 990,000. Guess what? These are the different ways to get started. As I round up this meeting, I'm going to show you some successful women who have done this over a period of time and are doing very well. Excuse me. And as I show you these women, I want you to picture yourself in their shoes, because a lot of them started just the way you are starting right now. They saw the presentation, they didn't understand it at the beginning, and they joined the business. And guess what? They are doing very well. So as I show these women, I want you to picture yourself on the screen. Okay? Now, guess what? I'm going to talk about Miss Lola Ogundare first, because she was mentored by the masterminds. When she saw the business, she was actually the best graduate student in her class, University of Abuja. Did very well. She was an accountant, very smart accountant. But she realized that with her accounting degree, even if she went and got ACCA, ICANN and all that, it doesn't guarantee that she'll be wealthy. So she went into business. She went into farming, agriculture. She was doing it on a small scale as a graduate, doing very well. But she realized that she was losing a lot of customers because she didn't have a lot of money to expand the business. So she saw our business. She joined us. Why did she join us? So that she can raise money for her farming project. She raised money for her primary, started doing her business on a larger scale, and she was very excited. Then she started making money, extra money from the business. She has traveled to different parts of the world on vacation. She's living a very good life. She's had one of her offices she started in Kano, mentoring not just women, but men. We have an arm for men called the LABUENA Vida. This Amazon is for the women. So she's mentoring the both of them. And she just moved to her VIP office, same in Kano then. She doesn't even speak the language because our system says, even if you can't speak the language, if you use our system, you can actually succeed. And she's doing very well. She's now a member of the 2 Comma Club, meaning she makes well over 1 to 3 million every month from this business. And I'm so proud of her. Okay. And guess what? She bought this car from this lovely business. You know why I like showing this car? Because she bought the type of my car. I'm among those who mentored her personally. Let me ask you a question. If your boss in the office finds out that you want to buy the type of car that he or she is driving, will the boss be happy? Women, go to the comments and answer me. If your boss finds out that you are trying to buy the type of car that he or she is driving, no, thank you, Infinix Park. Your boss will be angry. Fubilaya gifts, thank you. The person will be angry, but guess what? She bought the type of my car, and I'm happy. I'm even using her to boast. I'm so proud of her. Means that whatever success that we are having, you that you are here, we want you to, someone said that sack letter that's to women at some point. You that are here, we want you to have the kind of success that we have, and we'll be proud of you. So this is a business where nobody's pushing anybody down. So suppose only those at the top make money. It's a lie. She came into the business and she overtook those that were even there ahead of her. Are you following? It means that overtaking is allowed here. You can come here and you can overtake. That's the beauty of our business. Guess what? Isn't my friend Vivian Esimai? I love talking about her because before she joined the business, things were very hard for them. They were living in this terrible house on the left-hand side. It was such a disaster. But she joined our business. Now they are homeowners. They are doing very well. She bought this lovely car for herself. And she bought this car just after she gave birth. She gave birth to twins. 2 beautiful baby boys. She said that after she gave birth, she could not walk. She could not invite. She could not really do the business because women, you know how it is. After we give birth, that first 1 month or 2 months, you can't really do anything. But she said that even though she had her twins, she was even making more money than when she was working. Why? Because the fact that she went on maternity leave, her downlines under her did not go on maternity leave. Her colleagues did not go on maternity leave. It means that she was even making money while she was on maternity leave. Can you imagine? That's the power of our business. So if you are here, we're all women here. This business is good for you. Or is it Didi Nwala? When Didi came, she was a youth copper. She saw the business as a copper. She was working in a radio station. They were paying her 20,000 naira. Can you imagine? What can we do with 20K? Is it our cream or our soap want to do with 20K? But guess what? She joined our business. Her life began to change. Just after joining our business, she started making some money. She was able to resign from the radio station. Guess what? She bought her first car. You can see the car on the left-hand side. Used the car for a period of time, was getting a lot of success. Then she started traveling around the world on vacations. She started her photography business, and then the both of us started a tourism business. Because when you are here, if you are here, you need money for your business, we can actually help you through this campaign. Are you following? And then she has traveled to different parts of the world on vacations, doing very, very well. Next month, the both of us are traveling to Jordan on vacation. She's doing well, and I'm so glad. She just bought this lovely Range Rover for herself. If you're here and your dream car is a Range Rover, go to the comments and say Range Rover. Imagine going from somebody who was a copper to women see and look at the difference. See, nobody's ugly. I always say nobody's ugly. Look at where she was before. Look at where she is now. There are so many examples. Sally was working in NSITF. She's a lovely mother of 3 beautiful children, 2 boys and 1 girl. Working in NSITF, a government agency. But she realized that she was getting paid, but she didn't have enough time for her children. Even though she was working in government, she didn't have time for her children. And she wasn't satisfied with the salary. So she joined our business. As she was a member of our business, she bought this car for herself. She was working in NSITF and she still bought this car. After a while, she said, look, I'm already making millions from business. She resigned. Many of you are praying for government job. We were resigning because we know our worth. She resigned. And then she bought a car for her mother. You can see the car on the right-hand side. That's a Lexus Jeep for her lovely mother. Oh my goodness. And then after that, she now bought a Jeep for herself. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of her. Okay, doing very well. That's her and her husband doing very well. Now she bought this lovely power bike for you. Women, see, who says it's only them that will buy us gift? We can also buy them gift as well. She bought this lovely power bike for her husband. Women, we need to be giving, it's not some of you only just to receive. Give so that you get respect in your home. Are you following? That is it. There are so many other examples. But as I round up, I'm going to select my partners right now. How do you succeed? Number 1, start immediately. Don't dilly-dally. Don't just start immediately. Number 2 is what? Get a quick training. Number 3, use our system to connect your friends. Don't try to connect by yourself. Don't try to talk to anybody on your own. You fail. Please use our system. Let us talk on your behalf. Are you following? Let us do the talking on your behalf. That is it. So I'm going to select my partners right now. But what does it mean to be poor? What does it mean to be poor? Poverty means passing over opportunities repeatedly. So some of you, you started this business in 2016 when we started. You said, it's not my thing, I'm not interested. You saw the business again in 2019. You said, all those things, Jared, it's not for me. You saw the business again in 2021, last year. You said, I beg, I'm not interested. This is 2022. If you keep on passing over this opportunity, you're going to wake up and lose out a lot because you never know where your blessing is coming from. Are you following? Awesome. So I'm going to select my partners right now. Like I promised you at the beginning, I'm going to be selecting 50 women who are going to be mentoring and coaching personally so that in the next 6 months, in the next 8 months, their lives will never remain the same again. Are you following? So follow me closely. Your category of mentorship determines how far you're going to grow in our business. So there are 3 categories of mentorship here. Listen to me attentively, okay? There are 3 categories of mentorship. The first category is the emerging leader mentorship. If you are mentored by an emerging leader, what happens? It means that over the next 2 years, emerging leader is 2 years. It will take you 2 years before you can start making up to what? 500,000 a month from our amazing platform. A whole 2 years if you're mentored by an emerging leader. But guess what? If you're mentored by those who we call the global leaders, it can take you what? A shorter period of what? 15 months before you can start making up to 500K from our amazing platform. 15 months. But guess what? If you're mentored by a mastermind is someone that earns over 500K and above. It can take you as short as 8 months of our business to start making up to 500K monthly. Do what we tell you to do. In 8 months, you can make up to 500K monthly. Who would you rather mentor? You go to the comments and tell me. Is it an emerging leader? Is it a global leader or a mastermind? I'm waiting for your comments. Who would you rather mentor you? Quickly. Thank you. Mastermind. Fantastic. Awesome. So I'm going to be selecting women who are going to get the mastermind mentorship today. And let me tell you how you're going to get it. These are some of the masterminds of this amazing platform. And if you look at this picture very well, you will see somebody who is there, who is familiar. Is there any familiar face there? Women, go to the comments and tell me. If you look at this picture of the mastermind, is there any familiar face you can see there? Awesome. Good. You can see me, Abi. Fantastic. So it means that you are, when I say you are going to get the mastermind mentorship, you know that you are talking to the right person. You know that you are in the right meeting. So you are very lucky. For the 50 women who I'm going to select tonight, you are very lucky that you're going to be my team and we're going to be working with you. I'm among the masterminds who are going to be training you and coaching you towards your success in the business. So those who are going to get the mastermind mentorship, how do you know if you're among them? Let me tell you what you're going to get. Number 1, and then we'll wrap up and leave here. The first thing is you're going to get products worth 100,000 naira for you and your family. Number 2, you're going to get a personalized website. Personalized. Your username is attached to it. Your bank details attached to it. Your leaders, everybody under you is attached to it. You're going to get it. It's worth over 300,000 naira monthly, but you're going to get it as part of the mastermind offer. Guess what? You've got a product worth 100K, website of 300K. You've got it about 400K worth. The next thing you're going to get is mentorship and training. Over the next 8 months, we're going to be training you both physically in our offices and on Zoom, teaching you how to succeed, coaching you and mentoring you. Guess what? This training is worth about 300,000 naira. So what have you gotten? You have gotten products worth 100K, website worth 300K, and mastermind mentorship worth another 300K. Women all together, for the 50 women I'm going to select tonight, you're going to get it a total of what? 700,000 naira. But I'm not done with you. For the 50 women who I'm going to select tonight, you are also going to get what we call what? Social media training. Those that say, Madam Ronke, I don't know anybody, but something tells me I can succeed here. We're going to put you through our social media training over the next 8 months as well. We'll be teaching you how to get people from social media, people that you don't even know, and they will join your team and all of you succeed together. Now, all together, you have gotten what? Products worth 100K, website of 300,000 naira, mastermind mentorship of 300K, and social media training. Women, guess what? All together, you stand a chance of getting value of what? 900,000 naira. But guess what? How do you know if you're going to get the mastermind mentorship? Very simple. You say, okay, Madam Ronke, I want to get the mastermind mentorship. I want the masterminds to mentor me. What do I need to do? Like I said, I want to select 50 women from this meeting. After we select 50, we'll call it a day. How do you know if you're among the 50 women? The first 50 women to pick up their phones right now and make a payment to any of the accounts they see on the screen, these are the 50 women who are going to get the mastermind slots. We cannot give it to everybody, and I know everybody has been saying they want mastermind, but the masterminds cannot work with everybody. So what do? The first 50 women that pick up their phones, make it. Now, how would you make your payments? There are different accounts here on the screen. Look at it very closely. We have the Lagos account number. We have the Abuja, the Kano, the Onitsha, Warri, Port Harcourt, Uyo, and Ibadan. It depends on where you are. Anywhere your location is, pay to that particular location, or any location that is close to you. If you are in Abuja, for example, you pay to the Abuja account. Kano, pay to the Kano account, and so on and so forth. If none of the account numbers here is where you live, pay to the place that is closest to where you live. That way we can waive your package directly to your home. Is that okay? Fantastic. So pick up your phone right now, make your payment to any of the accounts on the screen. The first 50 women that make their